Good morning. I think I was a little bit late today, or early, as you might think, but a quick update of what's going on in the garden. The lighting is good now, so without further ado, you can see the moringas are coming back well. We've removed the velvet beans that was growing here on this roofing section over here, and it gave this moringa a lot of sunlight now. And then we have that moringa, the big one, growing well. I think most of them are coming back quite well. Maybe in about 2 weeks or so we'll have another harvest. Bit of a disaster, but I think, some aloe here, and mummy or the boss cut it 2 more pieces. I don't think that they're gonna work. I think this one might have a chance of working. And then see the ginger over here, it's too hot in summer. Ginger is just surviving. We have a curry leaf surviving. Not sure what it is, but it is surviving. This over here is oregano, Cuban oregano. Very nice, actually. Good smells. Lemongrass surviving. These guys, man, they're not gonna make it, I think. Bananas. 2 more bananas. They have pups at the bottom, so 2 there, 1 more over there with the pups. If these ones pull it through, it's at least another month to 40 days of heat. I don't believe they will make it. However, they had more sun than these guys. These guys, that's why they are struggling. They had a lot less sunlight. So let's see how it goes. Well, if we walk through here, you can see all this growth here. This is sweet potato. There might be fruit in here at the bottom. The boss will dig for it later. Here you can see Burkina Faso, cowpea. There's a flower over here. This was again just to see. I knew it was gonna grow. The same with this corn, or this popcorn, this last gem corn. I know it was gonna grow, but setting fruit is another story. You can see here's the male flowers. We don't really see any. Well, I don't see any female flowers at this stage to set any fruit. You can see here cowpea growing up on these trellises that we made. Already moringas doing well. Cut them off here before, you can see there, that's new growth all the way up there. Same this one, it's above my head already. That's the lemongrass I cut a few days ago. It's coming back strongly now. All of this growth here is just more to cover the soil. See the moringas covering the soil. You can see here the eggplant, very small, turning yellow. It's normally they go a nice purple, but the weather is too hot for them. They are setting fruit, but not what we want. Here basil, this one had better days. A lot of seed now, so it will just distribute it there, it will grow. This is our big moringa that we have, coming back very well in this heat that we have now. It's not too hot outside, although it's a bit humid today, a bit windy. Here these peppers, I don't expect them to make it for another 40 days of this heat, but let's see how it goes. We keep on watering them, and let's see. Here we just keep on adding materials, old plants, whatever we cut, we just throw it in here. The important part here is trees like a more fungal dominated soil than bacterial dominated soil that your weeds like. So the more you throw it in here, the more this will break down and feed fungus. So that's the plan with that. Here's a stick, moringa stick that we've put in before. You can see it's still green. So there's a chance that this one will still survive. Let's see how it goes. We stuck it in the ground about 1 foot. Here, more lemongrass, chilies that had its days. Leave the dry chilies on here. Eventually we'll just flake it off and grow it more. 2 more moringas. These beds here, we had okra in here. Okra was growing well, but like this okra, the leaves are falling off and most of them has died already. Just too hot. Here's something that is growing here. I think this is a banana melon if I'm not mistaken, but let's see, I'm not sure. It looks a little bit different. These corn here just not doing well at all. Here's something mysterious as well still. Looking at our I don't know what grass this is, but I've cut it like 3 times already. In summer it's still proliferate. It's very well suited for this climate. Grows well, you water it, it grows. That's it. You can see here this moringa is growing very well. Like it actually. This one I like. This is our experiment. This tall skinny one still going. You know, there's a shape for everybody. Tall, skinny, wide with more growth on it. Call it that. Yeah, the old sunflower. We'll have to remove that some other time. More eggplant. There's kangkong in here. See the kangkong down the wall. Corn, eggplant. Providing shade here at the bottom. Let me just hop over. Yep. Hop over here. We have this watermelon growing here. There's nice flowers on it. This watermelon is growing nicely. Here's some cowpea in here still growing in the shade, creating some microclimate with these corns over here. See this male flowers coming out, and it's 3.5 feet tall. So ground cover, if we can call it that. There's another stick moringa that I've planted there. We'll see if it takes. See if it's still green. Yep, still green. So we'll see. Give it some more time. Here it's more grown over. Here we can see more moringa here at the end. Moringa over here. Here we have kangkong just growing everywhere. Here's the 2 watermelons. I still think this one is the best, and that's what should have been pinched off. But hey, I was overruled by the government. More moringas. If you look at these big leaves, these are very nice big leaves. Like it. Our little lemongrass moringa circle, compost in the middle. So we just continue dumping material in there. Here, planted lemongrass that we rooted before, Moringa, if you guys remember. It was growing about this high. I pinched up the top. Now you can see 3 branches, sideways side shoots. There's another one coming, so it's just puffing it out. Very nice. Walking down here. It's just some things are just some things, you know. This tree, Albizia libic, is like 3 years old now. Very skinny, very skinny. And then I pinched the top of one of them, 2 side shoots. It had some flowers. It might have some seeds some other time. But eventually this will be a tall shade plant, shade tree actually. This bit of a disaster, neem tree. It's throwing off all its seeds. So every now and then you can just hear it fall on the roof, on this carton. This carton I will use to build flower beds later. Our small intense planting of moringa, you can see here. If you remember before, I was cutting them this high, every second one, like these ones. These are the ones I cut, but look at all the growth that they have back already. Now these ones here is getting a bit leggy, it's a bit long, but we'll wait about 2 weeks to a month, I think, and we'll just cut all of them down again. If they get too long, same as the one there at the end, The regrowth is very slow, and the ones on the side, if we keep them short, stumpy, they grow back really quick with multiple shoots. Here, well, storage. Project in the works. Call it a nursery, grow space, grow area, whatever you want to call it. I planted some marigolds and some Malabar spinach. Here, 9 different basils, as well as a few other things that I've planted in here. Sage. I'm just trying it. It's very hot, but creating a little greenhouse for this effect. Walking over here, still work in progress. We're gonna put a fence with a gate here. During summer, there's the wind blows very strong here. Last year, well, if I remember, we'll put the picture in it, but this tool shed was standing here and it flew all the way down there. So now I've secured it at the bottom, on the inside with concrete blocks, put some wood on the top, and I've turned it diagonally or longitudinally into the wind. We have a storage tank over there. The tank was leaking, so couldn't use it, so I just cut a hole in it. I'll put the door back eventually, and then now it's just dry storage. Here is the workings of the little fence we're going to put with a gate over here. Still going to extend the fence to the wall. This will also help us with buffering the wind. Then I can let this sail down. We've had a gazebo here before with the sail on it. Well, not a sail, with a shade on it, but with the wind that funnels through the walls here, it creates like a wing and it just throws it. So I had to rethink that plan. So once this fence is up, we'll finish the fence, drop down the shade, so then it will reduce the water loss on all our little pots and plants because of the wind. Work in progress. We'll make this all nice. This will be our winter camp area. Oh, campfire area. We like to sit around the campfire, burn some wood, meet with friends, and stick your feet in the sand. So this looks a little bit rough, but it will all improve. And then what we'll do later is we'll extend all these grow beds until here. We'll extend them, extend. Eventually, what we have growing here, some moringa, aloe, grass, lemongrass. I have some aloes I planted the other night. Also over here, I had one pot like this. Well, actually 2 of these pots, and I got a total of 50 plants out of it. So I planted them in multiple areas and in little pots, as you've seen there with the moringas at the bottom. There's mint in here. Siam Queen basil. It's very nice. Grass coming out, so these grass we will pot and transfer somewhere else. We will not leave them to grow there. Moringas, aloe, grass. This is, I think, is a rainbow grass, if they call it that. On this side, everywhere you'll see some moringas coming out. Moringas topping out there now amongst all these eggplant. There's some cowpea again here, cowpea here again. This is the compost pile. Well, it's a cold compost. We'll have to hot compost it before we're going to use it, because there's a lot of seeds and things in there now. So we'll see how that goes. You can see I cut down the, if you can hear, little bird. The bird is about this big, and they nested in that grass. I had a video there before. Maybe I will cut it in and show you. I found a nest in that grass, so that's why I stopped cutting it there. There was 3 eggs in it. I felt really bad that I've cut it down, but it seems like they've returned to the nest and will continue to hatch those eggs. So I'll just leave that area like that. And then this is our basil wasteland, if you can call it that. Not much going on now in summer, so in summer anything that grows we'll water it, and if it's beneficial to us, even better. You can see all these moringas topping out here now. Siam Queen basil. There's a lot of bees on all these things. This is a sweet basil, but it's not, the leaves are you You can see it's under stress because of the lack of heat. This is a tomatillo. It's had its days. It's on its way out. Nothing we can do about that. More sweet potato. We've harvested sweet potato here before. Harvested. Moringa coming out there again. Some watermelon over here. We planted some lemongrass over here, but it's too hot. It's not gonna take, you know, things are struggling here, especially with the afternoon sun. This one looks like it might make it. And in this lane, as we cut this grass, we just throw it in the lane. Eventually we'll just take this, throw it back in the bed. That will be the compost for this area. Not much to say, more to say about this area. That's about it. What I can show you, this is just for more work in progress. We'll use this for tomato trellises this year. We'll do like a fixed system this year for the trellis. Here we have some basil drying. It's dry already. Here, lemongrass that I harvested, dried it. I think it's about ready. We make tea from this. Tea, and you can put it in your cooking as well, but before you use it, you just crush it to release the oils. This gazebo over here is the one that we had before. On that side we bought a new sail or a covering material to cover it, but the wind, wow, we had some strong wind and it lifted this wing that we've created up, and it hooked onto the building there on the roof there, and we've decided we're gonna scrap this. So right guys, that's it for this quick video, and we'll see you on the next one. Like, subscribe, click the notification button. And this place in summer is tough. It's tough, but we'll see in winter what we can do. In winter we want to add chickens, quail, and some more plants. We will change this to a more perennial one, and then that will be more annual on that side. So yeah, till next time. Cheers.